Hi, my name is Caitlin.
And my name is Courtney.
And we're with Creative Creations.
Today we are going to be making the dazzling snowman card.
I hope you enjoy and jingle all the way.
Here we go. Today I am teaching the Diamond Dotz snowman greeting card. So let's get our packet out that looks like this and open it up. You should notice quite a few things in your kit. Here is my greeting card that has a plastic film protecting the adhesive, and my envelope, we don't need that for now, and my beads, some plastic resealable bags for my extra beads, a bead tray, a pink square of wax, and a tool. So yours might have the Diamond Dotz logo on your tool instead. So you should notice here, when you look at your card versus your packet, there will be quite a difference in the beaded versus unbeaded and how gorgeous it's going to look, especially with the colors in this card. So to get started, even if you haven't tried Diamond Dotz before, there is not much you need to even start your kit. Every kit comes with the tool, the wax, and the tray, and I'll explain that in a minute. First, we're going to open up our packet of beads. All right, and on top, I see our legend key. All right, this shows us what colors are going to get what symbol, kind of like paint by number, but with beads. And if you really like that color for some reason, let's say I really like this red right here, that's 𝐂𝐳𝐧𝐧𝐞. We also have provided its bead number, which is 8020. So if you want more of that for a different project, you can look at the color, or at your grid, it tells you 8020. That's the bead you can go online and buy a container of for $1.99. So I like to start, because this is a small project, I like to just start with A01. If you're working on a bigger project, I would probably start at one corner and work my way over. But because it's smaller, I'm comfortable enough to take all of my film off, or at least most of it, so I can get one color done at a time instead of working on multiple colors at a time. So let me open A01 and pour it into my bead tray. All right, now you might see that all of my beads are kind of just sitting in there doing their own thing, but the magic of the bead tray is these beads are flat back beads. So you want the flat side to go flat on the adhesive. So you'll have to touch and pick up the rounded side. So I want all my rounded side up. So to do this, I'm gonna put my tray flat on my table and then shake it back and forth and then up and down. And you'll start to see where they've lined up perfectly how I need them. I'm gonna play with it a little bit more, and I'm getting better rows here of my beads. So that tray is ready, and you'll do that for every color, just to shake it up and make sure they're lined up. Now, for your tool to work, your tool has a gold barrel at the end that will help pick up your beads. Now, for that to happen, your kit came with the pink square of wax. There's film on both sides. I'm gonna peel one side. I've already used this one. You can tell there's holes. You just push your tool straight down into the pink square of wax, turn once, go straight up. And that will make a hole that you can see through. That's how you know you did it right. So if you can't see through your wax hole, then you need to make sure you're going all the way down to the table, twist once, all the way up. That's the only time I'm gonna need to do this. Maybe 100 to 150 beads later, the wax in the tip will wear off and I'll have to repunch and keep going. So the wax is not something you do every bead, just once in a while when your tool wears off. So like we said, we're working on A01, which is all the white circles like that, okay, with the black background. So in my Snowman I can find right here, around here, his smile, and his eyes. That's where I identified my squares. Now my film, I can pull that off, and there is very, very industrial tacky adhesive on here. But because I'm only working right here and maybe around, I'm gonna put my film back, covering everywhere I'm not working on. So I put my film starting here down. That way I can still rest my hand in this area, and I'm not gonna attach myself to my project. So starting, I'm just gonna lightly tap on the rounded side of one of my beads, and then lightly tap on one of those circles with the black background, and it's down. Let me show you again in my tray. Just lightly tap on one of the beads. Doesn't matter which way I pick it up, straight up or at a curve, and lightly tap down on the circle. Perfect. Now let's say I took one of my beads again, and then I missed my circle. Do you see that? Where it's not on my circle all the way? Because I am quick about it, I can take my tool and just nudge it over where it's gotta be, and it will still stick. So the beads will cure into the adhesive, so they will not fall off. You'd have to take the back of your tool to pick them off for them to actually come off that industrial adhesive. So keep working on the black. All right, now that I've finished the black, I'm just gonna fix a couple that I see I missed the spot on, but that was super easy. You might also notice as I was picking up my bead, I was also checking for that flat edge of the bead to make sure it goes flat on the adhesive and I picked up the correct side. So I'm gonna put my extra beads in one of my little resealable bags. These are great to use on other projects or other cards. You just use some tacky adhesive. I recommend the Art Glitter Dries Clear Glue or the Dot Stick adhesive, which is made just for this. And also to keep a reminder of what bead color this is, I'm going to just fold this in half and put it in with my beads also. That way I've got a packet of my colors if I need them, and set that aside. And we're just going to move to the next color, A02. And pour that in my tray. I'm only going to pour some of them because I don't want to totally overfill my tray right now. Shake it up. There we go. Now our A02 looks like a Y with a red background because we're using a red bead. Let's see if we can find some Ys all through here. There's a pattern, some right here, and I just saw where a black bead goes. I'll have to come to that later. Red, good thing I saved my black beads. Red through here, and I think that is it. Now these are awesome for kids also because it's something that doesn't take much concentration. I can put on my show in front of me and just listen while I work on my card. There are so many other card designs also that are so fun to work with. There's other Christmas designs, and there's like birthday and welcome baby and thank you. So they're so cute, and They're so great for occasions to know that you put the beads on yourself. They really cherish the card, just the same as a handmade card. All right, I'm just going to reposition my plastic film. Maybe put it up here since I need to work down here. And that keeps that part of the adhesive safe from anything in the air, like fuzz, because that will not come off. Or if my cat decides to come over and sit on it, that would be bad. I'm going to add some more beads to my tray. And you should notice that you do get extra beads. So in case your hand hits your tray and they go flying all over your carpet, no need to like go picking through the carpet. Totally good. Vacuum it up, let it go. Just get more beads out of your packet. Like I've identified, I need one more black. So I still have this whole packet of black beads to work with if an accident did happen. And you should be keeping with that light touch pickup and light touch put down. If you are like me and you want to put that bead down and make sure it stays, that's not going to do you any good right now because the adhesive will grab and hold on to it. If you push too hard with your tool, then that wax that we put in the tool will attach to the bead and come out like a little ball, and you'll find yourself repeatedly repunching into the wax. So if you do find yourself punching into the wax more than usual, you are putting too much pressure into picking up and putting down the beads. So light pressure always with these beads. The tool will work with other sequins and gems that are smaller. Just getting my extra beads, and I still have some in my packet too. Just gonna fold this up. And that color's done. And I can move to my next one, which is A03. All right, and my grid says that A03 will be anything with the orange background with a line through it. So I see some of these. Let's see. Oh, in the nose, in his nose right there. I think that's the only place I see some. So I'll use my film to cover down here because that's where my hand goes most of the time. And we're going to fill in his nose with a light touch pickup. This should be a stress-free kit for you. If this is something you've never done before and it's a bit overwhelming, you're putting too much thought into it is what I've got to say. Because I'm literally just sitting here just running thoughts through my head while I'm just moving beads mindlessly, because it's not really something you have to concentrate on. You don't have to really stay inside the lines. The lines are there for you. You don't have to mess with any adhesive because the adhesive is already on here, so your hands aren't getting sticky and messy. Now, all of our kits come with these, with the bead picker-upper and the wax and the tray, except the greeting cards. So if you do want more greeting cards, you've actually already got the tools you need because you got them in this kit. All right, that was a fun, quick color to do. Now, I understand you're probably most likely not going to finish the card by the time this little segment is over, and that's totally good. Even if you want to take a pause from what you're working on right now, all you have to do to pack up your items is to put your beads that are open into the bag, just like we're doing here with its number, and just make sure everything else is sealed. You put the film back over your card and you're done. It's packed away. If you're working on a bigger project, we do have the dossiers, which is like an organization, kind of compartmentalized storage system for your canvases, which are the bigger canvases, the projects, to organize your beads in your canvas, in your tools, and it all just looks nice. So the dossier, that's probably something to look into if you have bigger projects. I'm going to move to A04. And if you don't like this project, if it's not for you, totally good. We know Diamond Dotz can't be for everyone, but it especially is for any age. Of course, I've got my little sister who's actually 6 that can do this flawlessly. Probably because she's been doing it for a long time, but it's so good with the kids. It keeps them tied up for like an hour. That's babysitting done. So we're working on A04, and that is the tan background with the equal sign. Let's see, we can find that through here and in his hat with the pattern, and I think that is it. Now, since that is, I'm just going to put my film in this top half and do the top half last. So I'll start down here. All right, now I can do the little bit that's up here. And make sure you don't lose your plastic piece. Sometimes I like to stick it underneath my card, just because it's clear, and I do lose it on my desk sometimes. All right. And you should notice that some of your pieces, as you put them in, will kind of lock into place, especially between these sections of red. that they won't kind of go down all the way with your tool, that you kind of take your finger and push it down because it's locking into place. Kind of a tight area. That's okay. Kind of satisfying though to see them go in. Okay, that color is done. That wasn't too bad. And we are watching the comments, so if you do have a project that you've been working on recently, let us know. We'd like to see what y'all are working on, especially now that we're in December. A lot of our Christmas stuff goes quick because people want to have some Christmas diamond dot decoration. Those are so pretty to work on. If not this Christmas, you'll definitely have it done by next year. But you will have this card done to send to somebody. That's totally cute. Okay, this is our last color. Now you should notice that these beads are a bit shimmery and shinier than the other beads. This is because they are AB beads. So they have a little extra sparkle in them. This does make them heavier to the tool, making them a tiny bit harder to pick up sometimes. The best advice with these is to keep your lightest touch, even go lighter. You should see that the beads will almost come to the tool magnetically. So this is 𝐂𝐤𝐳5, and 𝐂𝐤𝐳5 is going to be all of our white spaces with a dot. So that is going to be on the snowman's face and the beginning of his body here. If you do get frustrated trying to pick up these special beads, just take a break from what you're doing, put them away, finish another color, then come back to it with a fresh mind. But they are a gorgeous addition. All of our AB beads are so beautiful, and we have such fun colors to add to your projects. As we wrap up here, I should say we are sad this is our last make and take for the year. I'm excited because I graduate college next week. But we do have some big things planned for y'all, for all of our customers with Creative Creations. So make sure you're following us on your favorite social media platform. and join our email list on our website at 𝐒𝐒𝐻𝐳𝐷.me. We would love to see you there because you get all this scoop, and we've been sending out some great deals lately on some amazing product, and we're adding new products weekly. So we have some big plans coming for the rest of the month, and as we plan to stay virtual next year. Okay, so I finished this last color, and I'm going to go back and get that one bead that I missed. And how I can do that is that's a circle with the black background, so I know it's A01, and I'll find my A01 packets and just fetch myself one out of there. Just one. Thank you. And it can go in its spot. And my card's finished. I think it looks so great. So let me put my stuff aside. And let's compare it to our picture here. So you can see there is a big difference between the picture on the front and your finished product. And I think this is such a beautiful gift for someone. And these sparkly beads really make our snowman pop from our card. It's so pretty with that Merry Christmas. Now, if you want to go the extra mile, you can take some tacky adhesive and just put dots on these snowflakes and snow bubbles here, and add more of those holographic beads around your card, just if you want to do something special. That's just a suggestion. But thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope you enjoyed your project, and stay tuned for our next video.
So here we have the brand new paper glazes by Picket Fence. These are very beautiful pearly mediums. So we're going to run through the names right quick, and then we're going to show a demo. So here we have Boysenberry. It's a very pretty dark purple. Here we have Peony Pink. Next we have Golden Rose. That's a very pretty gold. Here's a really pretty white. This is called Snowdrop White. Cute. Next we have Artzy Silver. Really pretty silver. Next we have this darker brown. It's called Brown Dahlia, and there is a hint of gold in there. You see a little bit. And here's our black. It's called Black Pansy. Here is Ocean Poppy. That's a really pretty blue. Next you have this dark turquoise called Jade Vine. Here's a pretty olive color called Fern Green. There's some gold in that one as well. Here we have Succulent Green. A little bit of turquoise in there. And here's a really pretty green called Leaf Green. Next we have Daffodil Yellow. It's a really pretty yellow. And lastly, we have Marigold Orange. And we're gonna go ahead and demo these for you. So I'm gonna demo these 4 right here. And here I have my tonic stencil. This is actually called the Dreamy Daisy stencil, just to let you know what that one was. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Ocean Poppy Blue. Now this is a very smooth medium and it's very, very pigmented. You can see how easy it is just to get it out of there. It's not chunky or anything. So I just need just a little itsy bitsy tiny bit because this also goes a very long way. And we're just gonna start in this corner up here. And I'm just gonna swipe down. Fill in those spaces and swipe down. Add a little bit more. You don't want to put too much. All right. I think that's good for that color. And that's our Ocean Poppy. It's a really pretty blue. Okay, next I'm going to use this Succulent Green. Going to go in with that again. Just start with a little bit. I'm gonna go right next to that blue. Another great thing about these glazes is that they mix very well. I'm gonna go ahead and ombre that in between those just a little bit. You don't get that mushy brown colors and you try to blend your colors. So that's fabulous. So just ombre a little bit and that'll be a nice pretty blend in between the two. I think I'm gonna go in with the pink next to that Succulent Green. So here we have our Peony Pink. I'm gonna go right next to that Succulent Green. And again, I'm gonna blend right in the middle of them too. Just keep scraping down. If you put a thin layer, as if you were doing a stencil, it will only take about 15 minutes to dry, so that's good too. That's about the average for most mediums, so that's fabulous. And next we're gonna go in with our last color, Boysenberry. Again, it's a darker purple. A very nice color. And I'm just gonna go here at the bottom. I put a little bit more so I can feel maybe this bottom. This is a really pretty purple. For all my purple fanatics out there, you'll love this purple. And again, I kind of want to mix it in with that pink up there. And I think I'm actually going to go in with the silver just to fill up that other corner. So here's the silver, our 𝐒𝐬𝐧𝐬𝐿 silver. This is a great color as well. You always need a silver. We're just going to go down there in that bottom corner and mix in with that blue and with the purple over here. All right, so now we're going to take our stencil up. And look how pretty those blended together. Let's get a closer look at that. Super cute how all those blended a little better. And those were the glazes by Picket Fence.
Another great product from Picket Fence is the sequin mixes. They are so adorable and they come in the cutest containers. These are great for shaker cards and other embellishment projects. So here is the first one. This is candy corn shots. Lots of fun different colors in that one. Next I have Holiday Hopper. Beautiful. This is Witch's Brew. These are such fun names for these fun sequins. Witch's Brew. This is Christmas Punch. And I love this clear top, so you get to play with the sequins while they're still in their package. This is Irish coffee. Nice. Here is Purple People Eater. That will look really good with that purple paper glaze we just saw. Here is Mermaid Water. This one is a top seller. And our other top seller, Gin and Tonic. That's a fun silver sequin case. And you're gonna wanna store these in your picket fence sequin mix container. This is a storage solution for these sequin mixes. So I can put these in here and line them up. So I have all of my colors lined up. They won't roll away, and I get to see them all at once if I'm working on a project. So those were our picket fence sequin mixes and our storage display.
So here we have some more great products from Picket Fence, and you will love these. First, we're going to start off with this super cute Picket Fence Studios A Gnome Winter Stamp Set. Look how cute that little gnome is with that very detailed hat. So cute. Next, we have this very pretty background stamp called Autumn Harvest. You can see how detailed and beautiful that is. And for this stamp, the ends also meet. So if you want to do a larger scale area, the stamp would line up perfectly. So that's awesome. Next, we have some stencils. This is a very pretty leaf stencil. This is called Funky Leaf Stencil, which is a great name for that one. Next, we have this really pretty doily heart. This one is called Flowers in a Heart. Super cute. I love how there's no borders, so you can stencil over this whole thing. Nice. Next, we have these very pretty swirls. This is called Fancy Flourishes. Cute. I really like this one. It's some very pretty candles. It's called Candlelight. Next, we have this Slimline leaf stencil, and this is great for those Slimline cards that are just now getting in the rave of. Next, we have Slimline Floral. Again, this is super cute. I love the intricacy in that. And lastly, for our stencils, we have this Slimline Dashes. So it could go either way. Super cute. And here's a giant happy birthday stamp set. This is actually by the Stamping Village, and they clashed with all these other companies and they made this stamp set. So I think that's super cool and unique. So there's all kinds of birthday fun stamps in there. Our last thing from Picket Fence is the Slimline Die Cutting System die cut set. This is a super cool project. As you can see here, there are over 256 designs that you can do. If you look down here at the bottom, that's just a cute little example of what you could do with this. But if you see here, there's all kinds of different designs. You got some trees and other stuff that you could do many different things with it.
Next to show you is the brand new Tonic Studios Deckle Trimmer by Tim Holtz. This is an 8.5 inch torn edge trimmer that gives you that awesome effect that you're looking for. Now I'm going to demo this trimmer for you, and you should know it works with paper and cardstock. It has a 6-inch ruler at the top and the bottom, and a 1/4 inch grid pattern with popular design size markings, along with this paper guard that protects your fingers and prevents any unwanted paper movement. So I'm going to use some 49 and market paper here. I'm going to lift up the trimmer arm and stick my paper underneath the glide at the top here at the 6-inch mark, and I'm going to push down, and you'll see I've got that perfectly torn edge. Very similar to what you would get if you just torn the paper to get the effect, but this cuts it precisely and you don't get any of the white parts of the paper.
So here from Darcy Heart and Home Stamps, we have the brand new holiday collection We sell these separately, or we also have a kit for these beautiful stamps. I'm gonna go ahead and show you these one by one. So here we have a super cute Santa Claus, a little cake, and some hot cocoa. These little cute polar bears, a little penguin, a very pretty red cardinal right there. And down here, it's kind of hard to see that one. Well, there we go. Some fruit cake. I really like that one. And over here next to the fruitcake, we have a really cute gingerbread man. These are super cute pin sets and dies and stamps. You can buy them separately, or we do have the kit. Another fantastic brand we carry is Graphic 45. We love our Graphic 45. Here's the brand new collection called Woodland Fringe. You can see how beautiful this collection is. I have actually been waiting for something that has a whole bunch of animals on it, and this is just perfect. Look how pretty it is. So there's some of the papers. Let's see if we can get that a little better. So here's some of the papers included in the kit, and it also includes 2 sticker sheets, and that's just awesome. And there they are right there. Super cute. There's also the coordinating patterns and solids that go along with it, so you can have some background pages. You don't have to ruin your other beautiful pages. And then we also have the die cut assortments, which is awesome, so you don't have to hand cut anything out. And then we also have the chipboard that goes along with it. Another paper pack from Graphic 45 is this nature notebook. This is actually a re-release that they just came out with, and it is the deluxe collector's edition. And what that means is it comes with the stickers as well as the chipboard. So let's see what that looks like. So here on the back, we have our 2 sticker sheets and our chipboard in the middle. I think that it's awesome it comes with that, because that gives you a little more extra stuff to play around with. And that is our nature notebook. Super cute. Another fantastic brand we carry is 49 and Market. And here is a newer collection called the Vintage Artistry Wedgwood. I really love this collection because it gives you that fall-y feeling to it. So here I'm just going to start with the 12 by 12 back here. This is a very beautiful 12 by 12. You can see all the different colors in it. And the great thing about 49 and Market is they also come with matching die cut pages. And these are actually already pre-cut, so all you have to do is punch them out. And there are actually 2 pages of these die cuts, as you see on the front. These are the 2 pages included in it. And then there are your other pages, super pretty. And then we also have a 6 by 6 that goes with that for my card makers. A beautiful stamp. Some very pretty washi tape that coordinates perfectly with it. And then of course we have some ephemera and some rub-ons. These are super cool, I love them. Another new collection from 49 and Market is the Vintage Artistry Everyday Collection. I love this one. It's got those neutral cool colors in it. So we're going to go ahead and look at the 12 by 12. Again, we can see that it comes with the laser die cuts in it, so that's awesome. And then those are the beautiful neutral colors inside of it. I really love this one. And let's just take a gander at those die cuts. So that's just 1 page of the die cuts. And again, they're already pre-cut for you. You're just punching them out, so that's awesome. And just like the other collection, we have a stamp that goes along with it and the washi tape. Super cute. I love this stamp. And here we have some rub-ons. And that was the Vintage Artistry Everyday Collection.
The next thing I'd like to demo for you is these Stamperia Cerantica Waxes. There are 7 available colors that are beautiful, and I'd like to show you them on both white and black. The first one I'm going to show you is the Oro Metallico. Now these waxes are waterproof once they're dry. That's an awesome benefit to these. That one is very shiny. I like that one. You're also able to use it on multiple surfaces, and they are solvent based. So once they get on something, they are not coming off. Next, I'll show you the whites. And it's very thin, so a little bit does go a long way. That one's nice. I like that it's still kind of opaque, but you can still see through it just a little bit. All right, next is the 𝐂𝐲𝐬𝐭 �00𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐭. Just a little bit. Whoops. There we go, much better. That's nice. Let's see, we did that one. Here is 𝐸𝐸𝐻 𝐵𝐿𝐼𝐭. Okay, here is, ooh, I like this one, metallic pink. And these are glass jars, that's why they're making a lot of noise. And I'll do this, move everything up. Ooh, that one's nice. Very nice. That's a pretty metallic pink. That's good addition to your project. Here is metallic black. This is going to be interesting, seeing it on both the white and the black paper. Actually, it kind of has a blue, it kind of has a blue tint to it. Oh yeah, that's definitely got a nice dark blue, almost like a navy metallic color. And then lastly is the metallic turquoise. Nice. And still there's a whole jar. I just got some off with my blending tool, and we'll go across here. Whoops. Oh, very nice. And you know what? It keeps spreading. So I can put it on thicker just by going a little ways, or thinner if I just keep spreading it out. Very nice. Those were the Stamperia Cerantica waxes. All right, next, if you're looking for some more super cool dies, I've got some from Dare to Be Artsy. Here is the Honeycomb Slimline die, the Wavy Slimline Framelets, the Gears Slimline set, the Snowflake Slimline set, the Square Framelets, and the Wavy Framelets. Very nice slimline dies from Dare to Be Artsy.
So here we have some brand new Diamond Dotz fresh out of the box. We have this beautiful little white kitten, super cute. And as you can see over here, we have this brand new Hello Kitty design, which is super cool. She's riding a little unicorn. We also have this cute little Smurfette from the movie Smurfs. That's a super cute as well. I love the flower arrangement around her. And lastly, we have Autumn Harvest. This one I really like. It's a full drill photo, and what that means is there's beads from end to end. Super cute.